It is time. Good evening to all in the audience here and online. It is 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, June 20th, 2024, and I would like to call the meeting of the Arrowhead Woods Architectural Committee to order. I'm going to take roll call. My name is Michelle Kelly. I'm the president. Treasurer Patty McGonigal. Present, okay. Secretary Michael Schultz.
Present.
Director Amparano cannot join us this evening as he was called to tend to an unexpected and urgent matter. Therefore, we are absent a quorum for this evening. Absent a quorum, we will forego normal meeting business. However, we plan to share pertinent information with those in attendance. Item number 3, Patty, we want to welcome you to the board. And I'd like to share a little background with you on who Patty McGonigal is. It's on our website as well. Patty McGonigal has lived in Lake Arrowhead for 39 years. She worked at Lake Arrowhead Community Services District for 15 years in various management positions and has served her community through volunteerism with clubs she felt brought value. Ms. McGonigal was a member of both Rotaries and served on the boards of the Arrowhead Lake Association and Hearts and Lives. Ooh, I'm sorry, there's a lot more. Arrowhead Lake Association, Hearts and Lives, Mountain Land Trust, and the Lake Arrowhead Skating Foundation. My goodness. Ms. McGonigal was appointed by the Board of Supervisors to the Lake Arrowhead Mountain Advisory Committee, where she served 2 terms. Ms. McGonigal was appointed by the Board of Supervisors to an advisory committee for the general plan and chaired the infrastructure committee. Ms. McGonigal is passionate about Lake Arrowhead, feels that Arrowhead Woods Architectural Committee plays an important role in ensuring the beauty and environment in our community. Welcome, Patty. We're glad to have you. Thank you. As mentioned earlier, absent a quorum, we will forego the approval of the meeting agenda, which is item number 4. The May 30th, 2024 meeting minutes, item number 5. And May 2024 financials, item number 6. The Arrowhead Woods Architectural Committee has established a bank account separate from our day-to-day operating fund checking account in which construction deposits are held. As previously stated, AWAC will vigorously pursue the refund of construction deposits. Further, we will hold off on receipt. Oh, okay. We're going to move on to the next item, which is item number 7. We've got a lot to talk about. Further, because of the absence of a quorum this evening, we will hold off on receiving public comment and questions this evening. The board values comments from the public and wants to ensure a process is in place despite the inability to receive remarks this evening.
I think we should be able to speak our piece since we've made it here.
Should a member of the public wish to provide a comment or submit a question to the board, please send an email to info@awac.biz.
Why don't we just talk right now? I think people have questions and would like some answers. I welcome Ms. McGonigal, but you're part of the LACSD. Were you part of the
Mr. Smedley, please, this is
tried
not
to steal our water rights?
I'd be glad to speak to you after the meeting.
No, I think it needs to be said here. This is.
I was an employee of LACSD.
Okay.
Okay, this is not, with all due respect, we're trying to conduct business right now, okay?
And we're trying to uncover what happened that when people tried to steal our water rights.
Okay, your public comment is super important. And I want you to know that I went to great lengths to ensure that although we could not accept public comment tonight, and the reason is we want Mr. Amparano to hear as well.
Yeah.
And so if you
I'd like
have
to see
something.
the forensic audit, starting with
Just a second.
McKay
Please let me
and your
talk.
attorney.
Please let me talk. Otherwise, I will need to adjourn the meeting. Okay.
Well, you're not doing anything anyways, right?
We are sharing information.
No. you
Should a
just
member of the
questions
public
that
wish to
are-
provide a comment or submit a question to the board, please send an email to info@awac.biz with attention AWAC board in the subject line. We will respond to questions by our next scheduled meeting. Number 8, old business. Update on SB 1405. On June 4th, 2024, the Arrowhead Woods Architectural Committee sent a letter of support for the redaction of language in SB 1405 that referenced AWAC. The sponsor letter was sent to the chair of the Assembly Local Government Committee. The revised SB 1405 was passed by a unanimous vote of the State Assembly Committee on Local Government on June 12, 2024. SB 1405 will be considered by the Assembly in late July to early August. Item B, 2010 CCR renewal ballots. Instructions have been added to the AWAC.biz website for those property owners who desire to examine ballots in their tract.
What two tracks were,
Item number 9.
what two tracks were
Item
missing?
number 9. New
What two
business.
tracks?
A.
We'd like to know
audit.
what two tracks were excluded from.
I
the
am going to
requirement.
adjourn this meeting. I take a vote of our board on adjourning this meeting and moving to the
Well,
July 18th meeting.
You can hide behind this facade.
Nobody's hiding, Mr. Smedley.
I'd like to see what the rest of your
information
If we can't give the information that you want the public to know.
Thank you, President Kelly.
I request a vote from the board. All in favor of adjourning this meeting?
Aye.
Any opposed? What a class act.
What two tracks? What two tracks? Are they gonna get their money back for all the fees and fines they've got over the years? What two tracks? What two tracks?
AWAC IT may close the meeting.
What two tracks?
Why is the meeting closed? Is there no?
Let me get. You have this from the last couple. One is I added that up there because it comes right, but why? Just because I say I'm the king of England, it doesn't make it true. Same with the board of directors here. I know. Amazing, isn't it? I guess we can say that AWAC doesn't exist anymore, right? Right.
Is that what we're saying here, that AWAC does not exist anymore?
I agree.
Is that it? You can't even come to a meeting and ask a simple question and get a simple answer? AWAC does not exist anymore, right? And I know it doesn't exist for two tracks. I know that's for sure, because they didn't get to 55%.